Mediahawk's dynamic tracking now has the ability to track any call-to-action touchpoint on your website, for example form fills, live chat or click to email. This video shows a simple setup of how to capture a form fill using Mediahawk and Google Tag Manager. We have provided developer documentation to assist your team, as with this technology you really can track any activity on your website. First of all, to set this up in Mediahawk, you need to click on Admin, Manage Dynamic, and then Manage Call to Action Tracking. Create a new call to action. You can call this anything you like. I'm going to call this Form Fill Demo. You need to choose a type. You have the option of count or sum. A count will measure how many times this action has been completed, and a sum will add a quantity of a value, for example, checkout. Once you've selected this, you can then click on Enabled or Disabled and simply save. Once this has been created, you have a call to action index. And to copy the code needed to add into Google Tag Manager, just click here. I'm now going to show you how to set this up in Google Tag Manager. Once logged into Google Tag Manager, click on Triggers. We then need to click on New. If you hover over the box and then click on the edit pencil, and if we scroll down, we can then click on Form Submission. Our trigger type is form submission, and using the radio button we need to select all forms. Then click Save. In the form name, I'm going to call this Form Fills, but it can be whatever you're creating. Then Save. As you can see, the trigger is now created, and we now need to pair this with a tag. If we click on Tags, and click on New, and again hover over and click on the edit button. Now we need to choose a tag type, and we want custom HTML. In this area we now need to first enter a script tag. An example of a script tag is now being entered. On line 2, then paste the code from the creation in Mediahawk, and then in line 3 we need to close the script tag. If we scroll down, we then need to edit the trigger, and we need to attach it to Form Fills. This has now paired your tag with your trigger, and we now save. We need a tag name. You can call the tag whatever you like. Again, I'll just call this Form Fills. And save. This now completes your setup within Google Tag Manager.